LinkedIn Live. Today, how to accelerate your success with strategic collaboration. Collaboration is one of the key elements that I believe can really accelerate your growth because it amplifies your reach, it builds knowledge share, and it lends itself to co-promotion opportunities that really bring in a more diversified, larger, more relevant audience. Now, what's the key to building this collaboration network? Well, it starts with being selective in the beginning. Choose aligned connections to connect with. And the key to that is bringing value. And in turn, based on the value you bring, you'll have an opportunity to see the value you receive. And you'll get to know and qualify the individual better before you have to take steps without knowing all of the details. The other key element to relevancy and alignment is it gives you opportunities to search out new opportunities that you might not have been able to participate on your own. Some people bring a complementary set of skill sets or an audience or whatever, and when you add 1 + 1 that way, it equals 3. Build with active people. Number 2. I used to do a lot of search and slicing and dicing of data, and then having a list of the most aligned prospects for collaboration. And I did great. Conversions were very high. The difference is they weren't interested or active at this time in their life. And you don't really know that. Now, I know LinkedIn has a filter on Sales Navigator that says who has posted in the last 30 days, and that's a helpful indicator. But the best way I found is to go where everybody is active, which is mostly the people who post, comment, and support other people. That's where I went. I went from 5,000 connections to 25,000 in 5 months, built a huge network basically by applying the platinum rule, which one step above the golden rule, which is do unto others as you want done unto yourself, do unto others as they want done unto themselves, right? Serve them in order to see what the response and hopefully what the benefit is to them. And that's what I do. I call it the complementary comment strategy. Is I look for 5 or 10 people I really want to talk to, but I want to talk to them on a peer level. I don't want to reach up and ask for a favor or can you find time for me? You're starting at a disadvantage, and most of the time they're thinking I'm just doing this person a favor. So it's really a responsibility instead of an opportunity. Instead, if you're one of the best supporters every day to their post, if you put an extra line in that shows you read or watched the video and were specific, you're going to rise to the top of the heap for people who are getting top of mind awareness by these thought leaders. Do it for a week or 2. If you look at LinkedIn as being a long-term opportunity, allow yourself the time and don't try to force an answer before you've had an opportunity to really fortify yourself in your projection of yourself. Show what you could do if you were doing something together before you do it, and you might do it. So I think that's really key. Get people's awareness, and if nothing else, you're building goodwill. I've done so much for so many people on LinkedIn. I never expected to get something, and in most cases, I won't. But it gave me good practice. It helped others, and it showed myself as that type of person who gives first without concern for getting in the short term, but ultimately, authenticity, integrity will shine through. And what this does is it lays the foundations for future interactions. When you look at promoting connections, you need to do what really appeals to you. What's good for you is good for people like you. And whatever gets you excited, whatever makes you feel gratitude, develop that. It's really just learn and share. Too many people think too much about too little and get nothing done, or what the result is would have been better if they would have taken a step-by-step process. There is no failure, only feedback on LinkedIn. And then begin the conversations. When I was in big box specialty retailing, It was always make the individual comfortable, whether it was an employee, whether it was a customer, whether it was a supplier. Do more for that person than they're used to. You know, under over deliver, under promote. And I think that's so key. And the other part of collaboration is more fun. If this is a long journey and most people don't have much patience, enjoying it, working with somebody. You know, I always tell everybody, it's not how much you make, it's who you become. Become the best you can. Take it to LinkedIn as if it's just a matter of time. Too many people don't believe in what they're doing, and they don't, and their belief, shows through. So take this to heart, but more importantly, take it to action. Look how you can collaborate and be the one who initiates, is proactive, is always accessible. You know, I've posted every day for 3 years. I've done a LinkedIn Live every day for 4 months, and they only get better. And you know, there's a saying, time will either expose you or promote you. Let LinkedIn take you to the highest level you can. And with LinkedIn Live, it's unbelievable what's happening since I transitioned from text posting to LinkedIn Live. If I was starting today, I go right there. And if you want to learn more about it, or you want to work with me closer, please visit doncohenconsulting.com. I've got some LinkedIn Live opportunities that start from the beginning to a little bit more advanced. And the other thing is, share this with others. If it's good for you, it's good for people like you, and you'll be taking the first step towards doing that complementary strategy, which is sharing things of value, and it's unexpected. And if it turns out to be a great gift, the next gift will be more easily accepted. So with that said, have a wonderful day. Thank you again for supporting me. And I look forward to talking on our next LinkedIn Live. I'm going to work hard to even get better ideas. Thank you.